everyone, it's me with Rebecca Luker. Come to her garden.
Hi.
Come to her garden. Okay,
That's
first of all,
right.
show everyone that you may be a soprano, but you got some sass.
I got some sass. Leather cuff. I don't know what that is.
And leather underwear, but you can't show it to. What I want to say, okay, so first of all, Rebecca Luker, I have 1,000 things to say. Rebecca has the nerve to be branching out and not just doing Broadway musicals, which pisses me off because every time people leave, they never ever come back. However, I will say brava. First of all, the new film you're doing is by that amazing conductor, David Chase. What's it called? No, it's different David Chase. Okay, what's the film?
It's called Not Fade Away. David Chase, the Sopranos guy.
Whatever. Okay, so brava on the film. I will also say she's doing an amazing act. You're doing it with Howard McGill. Aren't you doing like a whole trio? What is
Howard
it?
McGill and Ted Sperling put it together, wrote it. He's sort of the leading musical director guy.
Leading player?
He's playing, and it's his show, and it's the three of us.
It's at the Carlisle.
The Carlisle.
I say brava to that. And of course, married to Danny Burstein, who literally is, I feel like, the actor's version of a gypsy. He just goes from show to show to show. It's just non-stop performing. Okay, so, now by the way, did you guys meet? Did we all meet sort of together at the same time? We did. You met on that show too, right? The Barry Manilow show.
We met before that, and time and again, but close.
But they met the Barry Manilow show. Anyway,
we started dating during the Barry Manilow.
aha! I knew I saw sparks.
There it is.
Okay, so here's what I want to say. There's a big fat anniversary of Phantom coming up. And you were the matinee Evita. Matinee Christine. Were you not?
I started off as the understudy, then I moved up to alternate Christine, and then I became the main Christine.
So when you were the understudy, you were just one of the chicks?
I was in the chorus, my first and only chorus part.
Wow.
I guess, which is, I guess, great.
You paid your dues.
I did, but
And
I
then
was very lucky too.
When you were the matinee, what did that mean, the alternate?
The alternate meant I did about 3 shows a week or 2 shows a week, I forget which it was.
Don't you find it kind of ludicrous that show, that Christine only does 6 shows a week?
Yeah, but it was a dream job to do 6 shows a week. I almost felt human.
Oh, because 8 is such a killer?
Well, it's not, but it's better to do 6. You know?
It's deliciously relaxing.
It's much better.
Now, were you, when you did Think of Me, were you one of those Christines that actually did it sur le point?
I did. I did
On
it
point, because the Christine literally used to do it on point. And then what happened? They finally got some Christine with flat feet, and they were like, and it's cut.
And now she's on demi point, which I wish it wasn't that way.
How did you learn how to go? First of all, did you know how to go on point beforehand?
I didn't. I sort of taught myself.
How do you teach yourself to go on point?
I don't know. It was so stupid, but then I took a few classes and I just made myself learn to do it. It's only like 32 bars.
But it would kill my gams.
It did kill me. It killed me. I had blisters. I had the trainist taught me how to take care of my feet and put,
Oh, the lamb's wool.
Lamb's wool. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, the bun heads.
Yeah, the bun heads taught me to put lamb's wool and how to, tape my toes and how to take care of my shoes and feet. And
ow!
It was so fun. It was like a fantasy because I never took dance class when I was a kid and I always wanted to. So it was my way of making up for that. Never having
Literally dancing on point. I learned in my 20s. Okay, so hold on. I'm always talking about mistakes on stage. One of my favorite mistakes was in Phantom of the Opera because it involved something gastric. Okay, so go.
So, Davis Gaines had just joined the cast. He was our.
By the way, Davis Gaines, and I want to brag, when I did Oliver when I was 11 years old, I was the milk boy, and he was the knife grinder. So I started his career. Continue.
Wow, okay.
Just saying.
Anyway, yeah. So Davis was our new Raoul. We had just rehearsed maybe a week or so. We were on stage doing that beautiful duet, All I Ask of You. And he started walking towards me, and I thought he had changed the blocking, and he kept walking past me. I thought, oh, this is interesting. We'll just, go with this. And he kept walking past me into the stage left wing and never came back.
Wait, but it's a duet.
It's a duet. So in a way, it's easy to do an Andrew Lloyd Webber duet with one person because, it's very interchangeable and everything. But I was so upset that he had just left the stage. I kept walking around doing a, 1800s fashion show or something going, Raoul, where are you? And he was in the wings throwing up in a bucket, and he never came back.
He never came back?
Never came back on stage. So I sort of mumbled some line that was supposed to be his, and I ran down the hole in the floor really fast and just
Did you finish the song?
I sort of finished the song, but with a lot of orchestral playing and no singing.
But did you do crazy third person like Christine? That's all I ask of me. Like what? How did you finish it?
I just sang some of one of his lines, but made it about me, and then sang the last line, and then ran down the staircase and the floor.
So
really
you were
fast.
Responsible for Barbra Streisand stealing the song and making it into a solo? Was she? Remember?
Am I
Barbra,
she
she made it into a solo because she saw you clink it. Okay, so I have an inspirational story for actors. There's so many actors I know that have gotten signature roles, and they had to fight for them. and Rebecca Luker is one of them. So Rebecca Luker, you heard that Music Man was being revived. The cross hand piece. There you go. And you were like, Marion Peru, perfect role for me. I'm an amazing actress, amazing singer. I'm blonde. I'm in. So what happened? Your agent said, absolutely. What happened? Go.
Well, first of all, I didn't think all those things.
Well, you should have.
But I had done the role in college, and it was one of my absolutely favorite shows of all time. And I thought I was the right age. It was the right time for me. And I thought, if I don't go in now, I'm never going to do this role, and not on Broadway anyway. So I called my agent to say I'd like to get in, and he said they don't want to see you because they just want somebody new, and they just don't think you're right for it. Right for Marion? I don't know. Anyway.
Literally, what is not right about you for the role? The woman's supposed to be over 30 because she's supposed to have been around for a little while. Soprano, good actress. What was not right about you?
I don't know. And you know what? I feel kind of weird telling this story because I don't think Stroman had anything to do with this, and I adore her. So I feel a little bit weird. So Stroman, this isn't about you.
But
I think the producers wanted somebody fresh, and she went along with them. And I don't blame her. But anyway, what happened was I told my agent to get me in anyway. I said, please get me in. I don't care if they don't want to see me. I just want to go in. So he did get me in. He called Jay Binder and said, she wants to come in. Why don't you just see her, you know? Because we were all old friends, and we went back a long way. And so they let me in as a favor.
Now, first of all, to go to an audition where you know that people don't want to see you, you weren't the whole time being like, I wasn't invited to this party. Like I was a lot of times in elementary school.
I was a little that way, but I decided to put that behind me and just have a great time. And I wore pants, not a lot of makeup. Came in, you know, with my backpack on and everything, because I thought, what do I have to lose? But I did work on it very hard. I worked on the scenes really hard. I knew the music I would do okay.
Now, why the pants choice? Because
I just wanted to be casual and comfortable as I did the scene. And dresses sometimes don't make me. I'm not comfortable in dresses.
By the way, sweatpants? That'd be pushing it.
Kind of a.
That'd be amazing.
Overalls would have been pushing it. Yeah. No, I looked nice. I just was wearing dress pants.
And then you got a call back.
And I got a call back. I think I surprised them with some of my choices maybe, and Stro called me back and kept calling me back. I had about 3 callbacks before I got it.
Got the part, and a Tony nomination. So all you actors out there, where you hear like they don't want to see me, if you think the role is right for you, you literally have to push for it. Tony nomination.
Yeah, it doesn't always work out that way. But it was lucky this time, you know.
That's right. Okay, so I'm obsessed with Rebecca's amazing singing voice, and I want to do one of the songs from Music Man, which also to me is one of the best songs written because it's so about a romance, but not like, I want to meet someone tall, dark, and handsome. It's about like an actual mature romance. Like, this is what I want in a partner. I just think the lyrics are so amazing.
Yeah.
And what's with your beautiful, beautiful high A flat? Did you ever want to just end it and go, till I die? Just like matinee days?
Yes, there were those days.
It's such a killer. It's the highest note.
But this song really grew on me, and it became my favorite song, you know, in the show.
There are like no songs like this on Broadway right now. There are no high soprano songs.
And it's unusual. Yeah, it's a dramatic but sweet, you know,
so beautiful
song. My white knight, not a Lancelot, nor an angel with wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of a few nice things. My white knight, let me walk with him while the others ride by. Walk and love him till I die. Till I
God, amazing lungs. She's so got it.
You're adorable.
So good. Mwah.